tell me how HTML5 differs from HTML. And do not just tell me that it is the version number.
HTML5 is designed to make everything delivered all through the web page, without plugins or add-ons or complicated scripting.
HTML5 looks like it has complicated scripting.
If you're looking at the code for an HTML5 page, I bet what looks like complicated code is actually JavaScript embedded in the page.
That sounds really complicated.
Just copy and paste the JavaScript code among the HTML code and elements. Unless you're replacing Adobe Flash files.
Adobe Flash is pretty much the basis of many online games and multimedia files.
It also does not work on some Android phones or Apple's mobile devices. HTML5 does not use Flash and does work on those mobile devices.
How then do you reuse those existing files?
There are tools by Google and Adobe that convert the Adobe SWF files to a split HTML5 and JavaScript files that can be used with the HTML5 page.
How else does HTML5 differ from HTML?
I think CSS is the biggest change most people notice.
That's cascading style sheets.
CSS files contain the style elements like default file size, background color, borders, watermarks and other elements.
I've seen it mess up websites where it was implemented.
If you stick in your current HTML page with a CSS file for an HTML5 page, you could end up with a pretty blanket over a lumpy model.
What's the solution?
Remove the picture location information and let it move to fit the CSS template. Do not call out text formatting and locations in the HTML, and let CSS do it.
So just let the HTML call out the text content.
And things like JavaScript code for user logins, interactive presentations like pop-up definitions, maps, location-based advertising, games, and so forth.
And then there are all the new elements, like video.
A lot of the formatting elements also disappeared in HTML5, mostly because CSS took those things over.
What else changed HTML to HTML5?
Doctype and character encoding simplified.
That was not that hard to do.
You're aware of new elements. There are also new form controls like number, date, calendar and range.
As long as they do not go backward to Windows Forms.
You get new application programming like geolocation, local storage, application catch and drag and drop. They got rid of big, center, font and frames.
No one liked frames.
I remember when websites proudly proclaimed they were frame-free, back in the 1990s.
Geolocation certainly simplifies the location-based advertising, as well as figuring out where you are, which is a modern adaptation. As long as it does not violate my privacy.
The other elements are for the JavaScript files HTML5 nearly mandates. And the new local storage API nearly eliminates cookies.
Depends on whether it means they have more data on me, or less.
No one could have more data on you than the NSA already has.
Or Google.